Well, what's going on, everybody? And welcome back to Junktojems Homestead. They're not at the homestead today, though. Today, we got Gumby over here on Dreamer's Landing.
We are working.
Let me show you what's happening. Woo.
Making me slave over here, this hot engine and everything, man. Just kidding, y'all.
Gumby is actually working on old Betsy. Look at this. It's been a long time coming, and I have a couple of things wrong here. What we're looking at are going to be spark plugs, coil packs, air filter, stuff like that. Matter of fact, I got it right over here. Let me show you.
Today.
So what I got here today is I got our cabin air filter. I got the other air filter, the big boy air filter right here. Fuel filter, I got 4 spark plugs, and I got all 8 coil packs. I did get the Ford Motocraft. All of the parts that I bought, I paid top dollar for them. I got all Ford Motocraft. I didn't get anything else. I wanted all original for old Bessie. Let's go over here and check on Gumby. I do appreciate you coming over here and really giving me a hand with this.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And I was going to do all this stuff. I just didn't feel comfortable enough doing it by myself.
And just for the naysayers out there, yeah, Motorcraft is probably not the best parts for this truck, but it's okay. That's what we're putting in it.
Really, I was told Ford Motorcraft was the top part. This was what the truck needed.
Yeah, not for the plugs and stuff. At least, but for a lot of people, that is.
Eldebrock is what I got for the coil packs.
Yeah, okay. So for the Ford guys, yes, I know you're probably going to disagree with me, and it's more of a preference, I think, than anything. As long as I've been doing this, I found the NGKs are probably the best plugs out there, besides the split fire type plug, which I happen to really like, because I noticed when I did my 6.0 that I had a big increase in power. I say a big increase, a noticeable increase in power. So I really like those plugs.
Yeah, I just went off of whatever the guy at the parts house told me. I told him I had a Ford, and he asked me if I wanted the cheaper ones or the OEM. I told him to give me the OEM.
Yeah. And just because aftermarket people, they've been studying this stuff a long time, you know, they try to make it better so they can sell their parts. So
true that. So what are we doing here first?
Right now I'm taking the covers off so I can get this breather out of my way and get the air filter out. And then I can access, because as anybody knows that's done these 5.4s, they buried the plugs down the bottom. So,
hey, would a magnetic cup be good to hold all these nuts and bolts?
Probably this right here is what I'm
okay.
usually use. I usually set it right off to the side, put it right there.
Now granted, folks, I am going to be doing most of the videoing today. I'm going to allow Gumby to go ahead and work on this. Mechanicking is not really a two-man job up under the hood. If he needs something, I'm going to be the go-getter. Get me this, get me that. I'm going to bring you guys all these good angles. Mary is up there hanging out with Lissa. Old Miley is hanging out with Serenity and having a good time. And I told the girls, hey, why don't you guys go ahead and hang out? We'll come down here.
Come on. Let go. There we go. One more plug right here.
Oh, those little guys, huh?
Yeah, and these are...
If we need something specific, let me know. I might know where something is.
Come on, plug.
So this is the air filter right here?
There she goes. Yep. Well, the air filter's actually right there. There she is. know what? We're not even gonna do that. We're just gonna set that dog off to the side.
Right? Not really in the way right now, huh? Woo! What do you say about that?
You got the new air filter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when there's mud coming out of it, y'all, I think it's the time for a new filter. See the difference?
Woo-wee.
Yeah. So we'll put that in last. Okay, so we got to know what plugs were what.
Oh, I got the book for this truck. Will that help us?
Yeah, and maybe it'll tell us which plugs are what.
Or however, say that again.
I think we found why these plugs aren't firing on this side.
What is that?
Look at the amount of oil that's down inside the coil packs. You can look, I see a puddle of oil right down inside there.
Oh, I see that too. Oh. Interesting. Well, we got the book right here. Actually, one of our awesome subscribers and viewers sent us this book just for something like this. I'm gonna go ahead and throw you guys on a time lapse. Look through this book. We'll be right back. So Gary just removed the first one, guys. This right here is a coil pack. He said it was slam full of oil, and that shouldn't be too bad to get it out of there. He's going to be attempting the first spark plug. Thank you so much to the subscriber who has sent this book to us. It has definitely been helpful.
Well, put it this way, y'all. When I pulled this out, this thing had a little bend to it, and it flicked like you see the oil popping out of there.
Dang, look at that, guys. Dang.
So she needs valve covers badly.
You think a valve covers is a hard job to do?
On this one, it's not an easy job.
Yeah, true.
Because you see all the stuff that's on top of the valve covers right here?
I gotta be honest, Gary, I don't know what the valve covers
this
are.
This is the valve cover right here.
Okay.
So all of this stuff, like everything we're taking off right here,
right?
I mean, it really needs to come out in order to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Like, you don't have to take the injectors out, but you do have to take all the plug wires off and all that stuff.
Hey, look at this right here. I see a pretty big gap. You think that's an issue or no? Is that standard, you think? Do you see this gap right here?
I'm looking at it. That's the, that's just a plastic cover.
Okay.
That's your timing chain cover.
Okay. Obviously, I have no idea what he's talking about, but I'm rolling with it.
Well, and look at this, y'all.
Oh my gosh. That's all oil.
Yep. It's amazing any of these plugs are firing at all. Look at this.
Holy smokes. I'm gonna try to set you guys up where you can see. We'll put you on another time lapse right here.
Yeah, hang on. Let me have this camera for a second. I want y'all to see this. Here's the oil. See the oil squirting up out of there. Well, I guess spraying lube down inside there to loosen the spark plugs is not necessary.
Dang!
So this is number 1 cylinder. You see not much left of the plug there.
Man, that is absolutely wild. You guys missed it when he pulled it out.
All the oil that came out with
so much oil just fell out of there. And I asked him, I said, Gary, do you think maybe that had been my fault where I might have spilt oil when I was, filling oil and maybe it drilled down in there? And he was like, maybe a little, but not much. That's just, man.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a comparison between an old plug and a new plug.
Oh, you see the tip on
Yep.
that? There's no tip on that other one.
Yep, that other one just burnt. It's amazing that thing was still firing.
Hey, I knew Betsy needed some work. I'm just appreciative for her.
So,
All right.
so when I opened up the air intake here, y'all, that was that's pretty nasty too. So it's amazing it's flowing any airflow at all with the air filter and the way this throttle body looks here. I mean, we call it a throttle body, but it's basically, it's where the throttle hooks to. And how this one works is when you open the throttle, it just allows the air to flow and then tells the injectors how much fuel to take.
So what is this right here?
That's your fuel injector.
That's an injector. Okay.
Yep.
So it goes injector, spark plug, injector, spark plug.
Right. Like there's your next coil, next injector right there.
Okay.
Your next coil pack's right there. The other two are way in the back there, and they're buried. Those are the bits. Ford, why they decided to do this, I don't know. You had all this room up here in the front. You could have moved the motor forward, Ford.
Yeah, you pop a hood on a Chevy, you got room.
I got room. My 6.0, I can climb down in there with that big block, man. Yeah. You know, or it's actually technically a small block. It's just a big, small block.
Yeah.
But,
all right.
let's see. I'm afraid to almost stick that plug down in there until...
So is there... I don't have a vacuum or anything that can reach in there to suck that out.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to send this one back down in there and see how much oil comes out with the old one. Okay, looks like most of it's hit the cylinder now.
Do we need a torque wrench?
Nope. No, been doing this a long time.
You know how it just by the way it feels.
By the way it feels, yeah. You can pretty much tell.
If you need me to do something, Gary, just tell me to do something.
You hear that? Mike's telling me I can tell him what to do. Okay, now we need a coil pack.
New coil pack, Elderbrock, Max Fire.
So the next time we come back to this truck, we're going to be doing the injectors. Just so y'all know, all these do is just slide down inside there, catch the top of the plug. They don't have to clip in like any certain way. They will go down in there and sit where they're supposed to sit.
So a coil pack, just for people that don't know, and I'm asking you because I don't know, a coil pack takes place of the plugs and wires that some cars have. Some cars have plugs and wires, some have a coil pack.
No, all of them have plugs and wires. In fact, grab me to the coil pack and I'll show you real quick so we can explain. Okay, so the old school vehicles, you know, they have a distributor. And the distributor and a coil, or they'll have the coil built into the top of the distributor cap, thus having wires come off of that going to each spark plug. In this particular case, they have a coil pack. This is your spark plug wire. This is an individual coil for each spark plug.
Oh, so really this is taking place of a distributor cap.
Right.
It's eliminating the distributor cap.
Right, and eliminating the resistance between spark plug wires that come down to the spark plugs. Okay, spark plug wires have a resistance to them, and that's why you've seen like a lot of the old school guys would upgrade to like 8 and 10 millimeters spark plug wires, so there's less resistance, more power going to the spark plug. I mean, this is going to make it run quite a bit better, but it's still not going to be completely right.
But it's going to keep the motor from stalling out, right?
I can't guarantee that looking at that throttle body.
So what do I just need a new throttle body?
No, you just need to clean that motherfucker and put new injectors in here.
Don't forget to edit that out, Mary.
Oh, sorry. No, you just need to clean that, and that needs to be cleaned real bad.
And do I take it off to clean it?
Nope. Actually, get the can of spray seafoam.
Spray seafoam.
And you'll start the engine up. Have all this off like this. Start the engine up, and you'll be spraying this in here. Okay. First off, you're going to spray it with carbon choke cleaner, and clean it all real good. And then you're going to run seafoam through it. And then you're going to put seafoam down in through these breather tubes right here.
Okay.
Any of these that you can take off. These are all your little vacuum lines. Take them off and spray a little bit of seafoam in there.
Hey, can I start doing this side while you're doing that side?
You can.
Do these just pull off, or is it a special
there's
clip?
A clip? There's a little push clip on it.
Okay. And it's this. No, this one. Right? Yeah, it's this one.
Should be on the bottom of it.
I'll let you show me one time.
We get this one to go all the way down in there. Good Lord. There it goes. Okay. So the best way to do it. Also, for those of you that are out there going, man, what size bolt is that holding the coil packs down? They're 7mm on the 5/4s. Okay.
Oh, I got one.
One loaded up. Yeah, that one's not full of oil.
Yeah, this one's not bad.
It's actually pretty clean.
It's hot.
Yep.
Oh, there's the button to do the clip. Okay. Now I see.
That's why I wanted you to take it out first so you could see it.
Woo! That one's got a gang of oil on it too.
Yep.
Dang, that one's dripping oil too.
This is one of the ones they said were misfiring.
This is plug 2.
Yep. And the plug is not, the coil pack's not even warm, not like the first one, but it's probably been struggling to fire.
Do I have another tool to take out another tool?
We don't have a spark plug socket.
Just that one, huh? No. I don't want to get over helpful. I don't want to get over helpful. Whenever I get over helpful, I typically mess something up.
No drifter down moments today. Okay, so this is the one plug here that we're doing now. This is the one they said wasn't firing, which I'm surprised it wasn't number 1.
If number 1 was still firing and this one is not, I can only imagine there's nothing left of this spark plug. I'm so thankful that all the plugs so far have been fairly easy to remove.
And I say number 1, I don't know what this actual plug number is, but
that's plug number 2.
We know that the one I'm working on is plug 2.
Oh, we got the book. We know which one it is.
Okay.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Look at this, guys.
Well, that one's the same way. Man. At least not a ton of oil on them. And that one's still got a lot of oil in the cylinder. You can see it dripping off my fingers here.
Ooh-wee.
So somebody put dielectric grease on the plug, so
That's good?
yeah, it helps. That's probably the only thing that's keeping them somewhat firing.
I forgot to get some of that stuff.
Well, somebody has changed the. No, those are auto lights too. This may be all factory stuff.
No,
on here.
it is. All these plugs, everything on this truck is original and factory. Yeah.
For how many thousand miles around?
130 something thousand, 120,000.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me turn the key. Not start it up. No, don't do that. Probably better not. Huh?
130,000.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I mean, I think a lot of the engines are like. A lot of the newer engines, like ours, doesn't even require a tune-up for another 20,000 miles.
Dang. Say it again.
Normally, I would like to put a little anti-seize on these, being they are Ford, but I think we've got enough oil in here that I don't think we're going to have to worry about that.
Trying to get a view without messing up yours.
Yo, you're fine. I don't need to see. It's all, a lot of this, when you're doing this right here, is a lot of it, all you're doing it by feels, because you've been doing it. You've done it so many times, you pretty much know what to feel for. And you can't see down in that hole anyway, so.
Right.
You just don't ever see it.
Yeah. So now we're putting the second coil pack on.
Well, we're trying to get down in there anyway.
So the coil packs are the red ones, guys.
I was a fan. I used to be a fan of these Titan motors until they started developing the timing chain issues. So
Don't say that, Gary. We don't need no timing chain issues.
a friend of ours, Anson from Ivy's Family Factotum, calls me up the other day and says, man, said, would you be open to checking out my truck for me? I said, sure, what's going on? He said, well, when I pull up to a stop, he said, it sounds like it's dieseling. Like it.
What do you mean dieseling?
Yeah, like it's trying to run without it running. He said that's what it sounds like. He said it just got a bad rattling on the front end. And I said, really? Okay. So I started it up, and I didn't hear it. He said, well, look, I'm gonna run over to the house, use your drill. He said, I'll be right back. He said, when I pull up, he said, that's when you'll hear it. I said, okay. Sure enough, when he pulled up, I heard it. These 5.4s Fords have a bad issue with, if you can see them all over YouTube, of the timing chain, slack adjusters and all that stuff that go bad on these trucks. Okay, the guides will go bad. I've even seen them where you've pulled part of the guide out of the oil pan. That's how bad they are. I mean, granted, they're plastic. They take a lot of cycles of heat. So that's par for the course. One of Ford's little screw ups there. I guess they thought they could save a few dollars by doing that when assembling the motors. Well, they last for the, whatever miles they last for.
Or was it the master grand plan so that it could fail and you bring them back in to work on them?
That very good possibility. And so you could buy upgraded parts later on.
Come on.
Yeah, she looks.
Oh, this one don't want to come loose. I'm scared to really.
Don't do it then. I know what I can get away with and what I can't get away with. So if you want to, you can take that next coil pack out and all that stuff.
Right. I'm gonna try to find a different stick.
Well, it came out on me a minute ago, so I felt how slow it goes down.
Yeah. I got something.
Hey, there you go.
Yep. Okay, let's see. All right.
So like I said, this ain't gonna solve all your problem, but
Got dirt down in the spark plug. That's what you call the nitty-gritty.
the Nitty-gritty from Junktojems City.
Hey.
But that one does look a little bit better there, yo.
So is that on what side? You hear Odin?
Odin up there howling. Roar, trying to mimic the coyotes. I'm not getting my way. Nobody's paying attention to me and doing what I want them to do. Y'all over there talking and having fun amongst yourselves, and I don't get to be right up in it. He is pretty spoiled that way, y'all.
All right, number 3.
Hey, that looks a lot better. So I'm starting to gather a little more where the oil problem is coming from. So that's a good sign.
You want me to see how tight it is? I might be able to.
You can try it. That's it. Don't try and just force your way through it. You gotta use a finesse.
Got to take off some of these extensions. There we go. Dropped in there.
Okay.
All right. I probably still need some kind of.
I don't remember what vehicle it was. It used to be. I think it was a. Where you had to go through the fender wall to get to 2 of the spark plugs.
Wow.
Okay.
I'll just let you try that one too. You putting the little guy back on there?
Yeah.
I'll do that. Here, come over here.
So I gotta be right here.
Now I have that little head on there that can make that thing swivel a little bit if you want me to grab it for you.
No, I just gotta get a bite on it. And a lot of times I have to go on these, I have to go back behind this wiring harness to get 3 and 4 out. These last 2 out.
This one just clips right back on there. It's real close.
Yep.
Oop. Oh, it looks like this one's broken.
Yeah, all of them are. That's not broken. It just ain't biting well.
Oh, okay, okay.
All of them are like that. All of them are just coming out pretty easy.
Except that one I did, it didn't come out. Not.
Okay, you're not wanting to cooperate with me back here now.
Yep, back on top.
Yeah. This one's wanting to be a pain. Can't get a good enough bite on it to get some torque on her. Yeah, she looks so right. Und this is why I brought some cool tools.
Ooh, I like cool tools. Oh yeah, I seen her come loose that time.
Really cool tools, man. Yeah, these two back ones on these Fords are not easy to get to.
Oh, I got another coil pack.
Yay.
Ugh.
Okay, now you got this dog running. What we may have to do is get the pressure washer out.
Right.
Have you bring it over to the house and let's wash it. And let it run for a little bit sitting there at the house so I can crawl up underneath it and see where this oil is coming from. Because right now you've got so much poured down in here, I can't tell if it's just, if it's really leaking it that bad.
Yeah, I feel you.
Or if it's just flat out burning it because there ain't no spark plugs. Come on now.
Get my little hands in there.
No, it's I'm trying to get the socket back off the extension off of it so I can pull the socket out.
Oh.
So I got to screw it back in just a little bit.
Oh, so it can bite.
Yep. Nope. You still can't get it. And of course, it's too oily to.
Let me try it.
You gotta separate the two so you can get it out.
Yeah. We're battling spark plug number 3 right now. There it is. How's it looking? Woo!
Oh, actually, I mean, other than just the diode being the tip there being burnt,
not too oily.
It's not oily. It's not you know, the white part is not all burnt up like I've seen a lot of them.
Okay.
Especially coming out of these Tritons, I've seen that where that's all black, and if it's not all black like that,
okay, I see what
it's
you're
actually
saying.
not burning too bad.
Let's compare 2 of them real quick.
Right here.
Oh, you got one right there. No, that's a new one. I was gonna compare to the old one.
I mean, that's actually not too bad of a looking plug. I've seen a whole lot worse than that.
Right. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I see how the other one is more burned up. Yeah. I
have pulled spark plugs out of trucks, Mike, that this part right here was gone. Like it was arcing across the sides.
Dang.
Dang. Okay. And on these Fords, just so y'all know, when you're torquing these plugs down, if you don't have a torque wrench and want to do it to the specs, you take that socket, you go just to where it's just tight with you. Like if you just put one finger on it, like do that till it's tight, and then just give it just a little nudge. Don't go any farther than that, because that's where you hear all them horror stories about it.
All right, this is what is it, 4 or 5? You're working on pulling out spark plug number 6.
Number 6.
And I'm gonna try to put in coil pack number 3.
Every time somebody says numbers like that, it always reminds me of Sesame Street back in the day. 6, 6, 6, all about 6.
Today's work is brought to us by number 4. 4. Be friendly or more. I've seen this Sesame Street.
Yeah, can't say that I've heard that one, but that's funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. So listen, I don't need to try to make sure this clips in or anything. All I gotta do is put the screw in.
Yeah. What's that?
For the coil pack?
No, just make sure it's tight on there. I mean, because it's, like I said, they're not all gonna clip. Like,
No. I mean the coil pack itself. Like it doesn't have to. Like I'm not gonna feel it clip in.
No,
anything.
it's not
Okay.
like the old school ones.
Okay. Did you grab my screw from over here, baby?
Nope.
Ruh-roh. That's the one for on that side.
Nope.
All right.
You ready for this one?
Well, I just spent a better part of about 10 minutes panicking. I lost a screw. So I was putting the, what is this called again?
Coil hold down screws.
I was putting the coil pack back on the spark plug. I was looking for the coil pack hold down screw. And I just looked for it, and it was not where I picked it up from. And I went to spazzing out. I had Gary looking for it. Mary Dunn came down here looking for it. Guess where it was? Right in the hole. I already started to put it together, and I don't know what in the world I was thinking. Holy smokes.
We got on a whole another conversation, and you know, it was a blonde thing, man.
Oh, that was so funny.
So, needless to say, you know, all my blonde hair was just, I guess the wind's blowing that way and hit him hard. It's the only good bull we got on short notice, y'all. We didn't study for this test.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That one clipped on nicely. Oh, there it is. Woo!
Right there, there's another one just clipped in there good.
Whoa, look at number 4.
Full of oil.
No wonder the 4 wasn't firing, huh? Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Slam full of oil, number 4. All right, so right now I'm having trouble getting to this 5.6 number 7. Having trouble getting to number 7, so I'm going to take off the bracket for the fuel line and try to see if we can get it that way.
Final one on this side now, y'all.
Gary just pulled number 4 out, getting ready to change spark plug number 4. While Gary works on spark plug number 4, I'm gonna keep on over here.
But yeah, you should be able to get it most of the way in there just with your fingers.
I feel like it's pretty tight. And then just give it a little bump, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. I guess I probably just had it correct. All right, that's him.
That's it.
Woo! Coil pack number 4. Okay, coil pack number 8. You about got it, Gumby?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more.
Oh, uh-oh. Sounds like he's almost got it. Dang, there it is.
Pays to be tall sometimes.
That's right. So coil pack number 8. That one looks a little oily inside too.
Yeah, not too bad though.
Not too bad. Whew, trying to get spark plug 7 out, and it is fighting, huh? Fighting us.
These last two are always like that in the backs. That's why a lot of people don't like messing with them on these boards, because they just
Hey, only change like 5 or 6 of the spark plugs.
You'd be surprised how many I have done that, yeah. Oh, I just changed the plug. Can't figure out why it won't run. Because the last 2 are gone. The last 4 are gone. You have to change all 8, not just the 4 you can reach.
Uh-oh, you got it?
Yep.
Nice. I was just about to hand you break a bar.
Now we have dubbed that really cool tool this time.
They're really cool too.
Number 7.
Number 7, look at that. Okay. Hey, that one looks like the best one of all of them, huh?
So far, yeah.
Not too bad.
But I mean, you see where it's wearing out.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. We've done so good so far. We are really rolling. 1 through 4 on the left side already done. 5 and 6 already done. Number 7 spark plug going in now.
And these are always the fun ones, because this one's usually not too bad over here. It's that back one that's really a pain to get to.
Dun, dun, dun. Look at that, guys. Number 8 spark plug getting ready to come out. Dang, look at all of that extension. Oh, the spark plug fell out. Wow, look at all that oil in there.
Yeah.
Gary, hey, now listen, I couldn't spill the oil on that side.
No.
So that ain't me.
No, that's the valve covers doing that.
I'll take all the blame in the world for the oil over here that I spilled inside. I didn't spill none of that. Dang, finally. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I'd say that one's kind of bad.
That's the worst one, huh? Look at how oily that is.
Yeah, that's oil down on the,
oh my God,
the threads too.
That's incredible.
To where the other ones didn't have the oil that was bad down there.
So that one took Gary a minute. It took him like 10 minutes to get that one spark plug out. It was unscrewed, it just wouldn't come out. But look, that's why it kept sliding and slipping, because of how oily it was. Dang.
All right.
All right, we are getting ready to drop spark plug number 8 into the hole. This is the last spark plug, guys. Oh, it fell.
Hopefully it fell in the hole right.
Ooh. Did it fall in the hole? Ooh, let's find out. All right, Gary, so did it fall in the hole correctly?
I'm about to find out. It feels like it did, though.
He's got the bobblehead and 3 extensions.
Yep, it did. It did.
Love it when a plan comes together, huh?
Yeah, snugged right on up, too. That one screwed in so sweet with my fingers that when it finally got a little tight, I thought, oh, okay, well, let me double check, make sure something ain't going wrong. Yeah, it went in sweet.
So as you guys just saw, I dropped the bolt holding the fuel lines and it fell in the back. Mary.
We think it fell right down inside the intake, which on these Fords, there's a hole right here. And if we had a magnet, we could probably get down inside there, but we don't have the magnet here, so.
So we're hopefully it'll be okay for now. We're gonna just go ahead and put it all back together. And a positive note, all 8 spark plugs and coil packs have been changed successfully. All right, so what do you say? We got the filter in right there, and that's the air filter to the truck.
Yep. So that's in. Now I'm just gonna plug everything back up.
Alrighty.
Everything is colder when the sun goes down.
That's right. And the sun is setting upon us. You can see the fire in the sky right there. Sun is going down on us. I even had a couple of cans of WD-40 and we never even needed them. That's cool.
Yep. Yeah, you had so much oil on the plugs you didn't need it.
I was just getting ready for today.
And I brought mine too, just in case. I was like, I know Mike, the chances of them having some are gonna be pretty slim, so I better bring some just in case. And here he was all prepared on me.
2 cans.
Man, I hate these things.
Well, fired right up. What do you think?
I think it sounds a lot better. Still needs injectors real bad.
Yeah. We'll make a list of what all we need, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah,
I guess.
now y'all can see the smoke coming off them. That's burning off the smoke that was in them cylinders that all that oil dripped down inside there.
Oh, true. All right. Well, now
Well, it runs a lot smoother though. I mean, that's a lot smoother.
yeah. Well, the motor doesn't look like it's jumping.
It's not jumping now.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Get back to the house. Get something to eat.
Yay! See you soon.
Dang. We done came back from the truck, and Lissa and Mary got the grill going over here. They got the fire going over here. I see what y'all did. We're gonna throw down tonight. We got some hot dogs, we got some bacon, cheddar, sausages, and we got some leftover dirty rice from last night. We're gonna throw on that grill and get it rolling up. It's gonna be great.
Junktojems Homestead, take 43.
Action! I do want to say thank you one more time so much. I know that by myself, just watching YouTube back and forth, I would have been so aggravated, and I never would have thought about moving the fuel lines, you know, up and stuff like that. I would have went crazy. So
He'd have lost his darn mind.
yeah. The sun's going down on us, guys, but we got the fire rolling. We're about to eat some old Scooby snacks, maybe have a couple of cold snacks, as our friend White Rock Homestead would say. And we're gonna take it all in. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today.
We love y'all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share it, tell all your friends. I am back in action, feeling much better today, so thank y'all.
Hey, and go Ridge Life.